Hello, it's not Wednesday, but it is Thursday. And due to me messing it up yesterday, I'm pulling together, and this is going to be a special day since it's snowing outside. It's special edition. So by doing that, I'm going to do several drawings. And I know I had a couple of people ask, they wanted Star Wars related, they wanted Pokemon related, and old and new, and all kinds of crazy ideas. So I am going to do several. And to start off, I'm going to do something basic, and I'm going to do something that everybody likes. It's going to be Pokemon. And the one Pokemon that I always remember and I grew up with was Pikachu. So, most people don't draw it, but I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to show others of you that might be a little bit more difficult to try to draw. Or you might just enjoy looking at Pikachu. So first, we got our paper out laid, and I'm going to draw a circle. And my HB, so it's kind of light. Actually, this seems like it's coming out more dark than I expected. And this is going to be his head. This is base outline. Looks like it should be a circle, but mine's not coming in a circle. Well, put an X or just your Y and X axis on his head. That's going to give it a start off. In the middle, you want to just do, we'll just say a straight line and then a curved line. There's different ways you can do it. I'm sure there's a lot better way of looking noses than I would do. I'm going to go ahead and turn color in. It could be a circular, it could be like a triangle, it can be all kinds of ways. A lot of people see it differently than I. I guess if you're a fanatic, you know exactly what he looks like. But I'm just kind of going with the whim. Okay, now we're going to do his eyeballs. So we're just going to make two circles on both sides. Looks like he's possessed. And you see a circle with circles and a triangle. And then within those circles, just do a small one on each side. Doesn't have to be perfect looking, it's okay. Think of it's a ball rolling around in his eyes. Whoa, where's that ball going? So, okay, so in any case, we got the eyeballs with the nose. Next is we're going to go ahead and, what would be better? Do the mouth or fix the head? We'll go do the mouth, because that's not too hard. Okay, think of two smiley faces. You got your first smiley face, your second smiley face. Ta-da! Some people, it's like a bunny rabbit, it's like a cat. You see that a lot. And it's very easy to kind of draw. You can think of it's an upside down seagull. That's what we used to draw as kids. So, upside down seagull for a mouth. Then in between the mouth, you're going to draw a curved, kind of a curved shaped in triangle, or it's like a toothpick. Well, a guitar pick, not a toothpick. So he's got a guitar pick in his mouth right now. Like, I'm ready to eat it. I'm hungry. And now we're going to make it look like the horizon. We're going to have, like, this is a hill inside his mouth again. He ate a ball. He's got a ball in his eyes, he's got a ball in his mouth. No, I'm not going to go back to that. Okay, so in any case, we're going to go ahead and do the head. And his head is not circular in general. It's kind of like he's got really big cheeks. So we could go, when you have this, just kind of narrow this in on the sides where the line is. And you can keep it circular right there. And then these, we're going to give him, go out with it a little bit bigger. Give him like a fatter cheek. Give him like a chipmunk. Think of a chipmunk. There we go. That's kind of like him. And it still goes straight across, just like a fat. So if you want, you can just do a circle like this. So you got like there's another oval in that circle. So that might help out better. Hopefully there's not too many lines going on here for you. I'll clean it up. Okay, got his head done. Now let's go to his body. So this is a good way to go check out where the proportion wise with his body. You're like, oh, look at his head, but there's not much space right here. So what is, we're going to start from the bottom of his nose. And we'll say, I don't know how far, about half of this length is going to be another half. So you can measure it if you want with your pencil. So it'd be about right there where the words are. And so it's going to be around here. So we can just make a mark. That's a good measurement. And we're going to make another like circle oval right here. Woo! He's got a giant beard going on. Look at that. Ah, you got a Santa beard. Okay, that's going to be his bod. And to bring off from his bod, we're going to go do two other oval circles right here. That's what we're going to call them. It looks like something else, but I'm not gonna comment. In any case, so we got his legs. These are going to be his legs coming off. And down below, two small little oval circles. That could be his feet. And then up here we're going to get his arms. So his arms do two that resemble that right in the corner. And we're going to go ahead and kind of do little lines like this to connect it. So that's kind of funky right now. I know it doesn't even look like what's going on here. But we're going to put it all together. So with these lines, we're going to connect. Let me see. Did I do this too early? Yeah, I was thinking about tail. So we're going to have line connect to this line. So we'll do that. And this line's going to connect there. I started kind of exclude these right here. I know I just went too fast into it. And now looking back, I was like, oh, he's going to look like a really fat Pikachu. And he's not fat, he's just plump. That's a good way to put it. And we'll bring the lines around a little more. So that's where it comes up. Down here, make it as another upside down, just very smoothly bird, holding all together. Because his head is coming around, Pika Pika, right there, and this is his tummy, and you know, this is how his legs coming out. This might be look a little odd, since I am doing it sideways still too. These are going to be his feet. Oops, sorry. Just put two little dashes in. Ta! He's got his little feet. For his hands up here, they're really again. There's like a whole bunch of birds together. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's got little. That's his fingers. Very odd. Because I always thought they were circular, but then when I got to look at them more, I noticed that they're actually little pokes. Poke out to get you. And now we're going to go for the ears. So up here, think of it as feathers. That's a good way to put it. Two feathers on both sides of his head. Ah, okay. Oh, you know, little feathers flying off the top of his head. They can be wiggly, whatnot. And then just a little spot, put a little line on both of them. That's gonna show the darkness right there. And we'll go ahead. I know this is not actually exactly looking like him. He's a little bit more cartoony than exact. Make a square on one side or the other, and then follow that square. We're going to do this. This will be a good way with another square. And then from that one, do the opposite so it carries out. Or actually, it's going to carry out like this, but I was just trying to help out. And then we're going to do another one just like that. You just get do them smaller as they go along, and they don't have to be perfect. They're just a little. It's his tail, and make a line stick like that. So you see, you got like a Z happening. If you just want to write out Z or N or whatnot, that helps. I'm just gonna do it for the sake. And he's got his little tail, which I colors like this. You got an idea. So now I'm gonna draw it in harder so you can kind of see what's going on. Get his tail. Woo! Yay! And I think it's, yeah, because his tail is really big. So this is done a little differently most times. I mean, I would probably, I think it's like that. You got his little hands. Draw his little hands in. We'll put his arm in there, both sides. Bring this around, show his gut, and as well because right here he has what I always remembered, and we'll just go swerve this around. He had the brown patches. They might have changed that, or maybe it wasn't on him, but I remember little brown patches for some reason. And here's his little feet. Bring those around his little butt. His feet again. And we got a little of that. We can even do a little line right there if you want. His little belly. And now we're going to get his chin. Woo! He's a happy Pokemon. Look at that. And what we're going to do is head. Let's do a big line. Come across. Boop. So you can see, so you can use full head. And then we're going to put his mouth. And his mouth can be bigger, it can be small, it can be any size you want. I just did it that size just for no random reason. Now here we go. So his eyes. This is going to help. We are going to color in his eyeballs. And because his eyes are completely black except for that one little shadow spot that we all use when we see in somebody's eyes. And this makes him not so scary looking anymore. Makes him look cute and cuddly, like you want to buy everything. Ah, yep, there we go. And he got his ears. Color those in. Ta-da! We have our Pokemon! Yes, it is a Pikachu! And this Pikachu is not, I can definitely tell it's its own Pikachu because he has proportional size differences. He's not exactly like the original Pikachu. But you get to adjust, and you don't have to have it like the original. That's the thing. It's your own. You can draw these any way you want. It's cool when you can do it exact as well. It just shows that you can get spot on with the character. But that doesn't mean you necessarily it's going to work for you all the time. Everybody has to have their own, not has to, but they tend to have their own style. And it might take years for it to develop. It could take something like just automatic. You might be one that just has a lot of different styles all in one. And I mean, there's so many things you can do. I love anime and manga, but I love traditional Western style animation. I love fine art. I love crazy, wacky cartoons. I do character drawing. I mean, there's so many different styles out there. It's just you need to make sure that when you do it, it looks cohesive and it comes off telling exactly what it is. It's not confusing to the viewer. You're explaining it just like you're writing a book. So that's the part when it comes to it. Like him, he's like, wee! It looks like he's coming to jump on your head, or he's just sitting on his bottom and he can't get up because he's full. He ate too many balls. Balls of furry. Okay, Pikachu. Do. I did that one wrong. Doop, 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 doop. Something like that. I did it wrong. Any case, here we go. Pikachu. Now, I'm not sure how much time that was. Hopefully it wasn't too long. I'm going to go ahead and go for our next one. And I'm not sure. Let's see how much video time we got here. We've been 13 minutes. Okay. So, now, for the people that love Star Wars, like I do, we're going to do something a little bit more complex. And it is going to be Chewbacca. So, everybody loves Chewbacca. Well, I guess most people like Chewbacca, but I like Chewbacca too. We're going to do Chewbacca's head. And yes, you're going to be able to do Chewbacca's head. I saw kind of a demo. And first off, start with the egg form. This is going to be his head. And make sure that it's closer to the top of the paper, because you're going to have a lot of under here. His beard, his facial hair, his whatever you want to call it is going to be all down here. So you want this to be closer to the top of the paper. But I saw a tutorial online and thought, what a better way to show. And I could just draw myself. I'll probably make his own like character head. Go ahead and put a line in between. Oh, and go straight down line. So you got it cut in half. There's a brain, and then right in the middle, kind of instead of going straight, just kind of curve it down. That's where his guy's going to be. Excuse me. Because we got to make his forehead much larger, and his eyes have to carry down, yet they're not looking down, they just need to be further down, and it kind of curves with it. That'll help you. Yeah, the tutorial just seemed much more wonderful the way it was laid out. So, okay, from here, we're going to start maybe about an inch, maybe less than, maybe half of an inch. Put a line right there, and that's going to be top of his nose. Right from that, on both sides, make 2 lines. That's where his eye is going to be. So here's your little square. That's our pinpoint. That's where we're looking straight at. And below this, we're going to do about, see, it's not about, we'll say about half, even though it's not half. I think we actually the top of his lip, because the way the proportions are kind of set, he's very different in his way. And that might be even, well, it could even bottom of the lip. But in any case, we got that set up. From here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw down some more lines. We need to throw down, we'll get his nose. So when you say even and odd, when they're a number higher than the other, sorry my math is off, so we're going to say, oh, this side's higher than that side. But you know what? Uh-oh, but this is higher than that side. Well, we're going to do that, and this is going to be his nose. And you can make it, might be a little bit better, a little bit wider. And inside his nose, we're going to have a birdie. Birdie in his nose. Okay. A little rough, but yes. And then bring that birdie, that tip of his head, that bird bit, go straight down to that line. Right? Now we're getting to where you're creating his nose. It's not going to be exact. You can kind of be flimsy with it. Alright, I'm trying to throw it on dark so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Now with the mouth, we're going to go very loose. We're just going to make a wiggly line. It's a dried up pickle. That's all you need. Nothing else. Just think of a little wiggly something in there. And from the both sides, draw down just the little lines coming down from the mouth on each side. Alright? Okay, going back up. This is where the eyes are going to be. They're very close together. When you see it in the film, they're so close, looks like he's almost going cross-eyed sometimes. But he's not. It's just because of the way the shape of the head made it giant. It's made it huge. So, we're going to do his eyes, and his eyes are going to be kind of like a cat shape. It could be circular, but narrow on the sides. So think of a raindrop. There we go. See how it is? You can kind of see right here, just by that little feature, his eyes, that's Chewbacca. Because, and most of it is kind of like, I don't know how to portray, I don't want to say Asian eyes, but they're kind of narrow in the ends. That's why I say cat eyes more. So, but in any case, so I won't get interrupted here, we're going to go and carry on, and then do 2 small circles inside, like that. And then, well, I say it like that, but just do 2 small circles, and then just color in 2 black dots on both sides. And he looks a little possessed here. Looks like something's going on wrong. He's like, argh. So, matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and do half line. Let's darken that up. So there you go. You got some eyeballs happening. Right? Okay. So what we need to do is carry a line out here on this side, down. That's his eyebrows. They're so heavy they're coming down on top. And then we're going to carry this through, kind of outline this on the opposite side. See, it's kind of got like a bulldog happening here, some kind of face. You're just like his tears dropping down. Or you know, it's even like the Eye of Ra. You got the eye with the lines coming off. That's a good example too. So, I'm giving just kind of a basic of the face because that's where most detail is at. We're going to go ahead and make 2 lines in here. Actually, make just a circle with it in here. Make a circle, and then you see these, and then darken these 2 pieces in. Don't do the whole circle. Just do this part. Alright. Now, we'll give him some whiskers. So, you can just give him a couple lines right here. You can call him whiskers, whatnot. He's a wildcat. I don't know. And we'll give him a little line right there. That's going to be his down on his chin. or his mouth. It is, I guess, a chin. And we're going to go ahead and do his head, kind of give an idea. Well, you know what? We're going to have, instead of doing that, the line, let's see, the second, well, the middle line in between the 3 lines of the whiskers. So this one right here, on both sides. We're going to pull that down and make it into like a piece of fire, or, what's another example? I'm just going to say beard, but because that's how it looks to me. We're just going to make it, or you can do like this. You can do oval. So see, just do a circle oval right there, right? And then from there, make a hook. So, whoop, like that. Right? You got his beard happening. You can bring up a line right here. We'll add another line right here, just to show the movement. So he's got his beard happening. Now, here's the other part. We gotta make sure this is like a cone head. It's got a big forehead, and then right where the eyes are, we're almost right exactly where the eyes are. You need to say below the eyes. We need to bring this out. So what I'm going to say is make a big oval right here and follow the line through that oval down to him, and just make your crazy old hair marks. Doesn't have to be anything, just make your own. Right? You can kind of see what's going on. Like, hey, look at me, I got big cheeks. So, we got some more here. Now, what we need to do, I'll put another line right here. And this is good because with males, and especially when in drawings, you see our under eye, I can't say it right now, but in any case, it's you see the wrinkle. We'll say that you have your wrinkle on their cards. You'll see a males compared to females, and it's not that females don't have it. It's just that in art it shows more of a stress and pain, and it has more aggression to the face. Where with females, you don't want aggression on the face. You want it soft. You want it elegant. It's not because they're not strong. It's just because it's much more nicer to look at. So, in any case, we'll give some. Oh, we need some upper lines here. You just go from big to small, like that. Could even carry them out like that if you want, and you can carry those over here as well. We're almost go through some lines in here while you might be trying to catch up, or you already know what's going on. You might be just confused. What the heck's happening here? Let's throw some little lines in there to kind of get a better idea. Now we're going to go for Mr. Brainhead. So start off, do 2 hump lines on top. Alright? Not because he had a bad day or had a bruise or anything, just to kind of give some texture, something mousse. And follow those with 2 lines out and down and in. I made them a little too strong, but that helps excuse me, carry the hair around. What we want to do next is carry lines coming down to the head. See? Just like that. Now, for the mouth, you want to just do, we'll say, it's like a whole bunch of circles inside. So you just say, oh look, he's got his grill going, a bunch of circles in there. Be small ones, large ones, doesn't matter. Find those lines and carry through with them on the bottom and on the top. And not connecting the whole circles, just follow the lines across. You can darken this end, that'll help. But that kind of gives you that, he's kind of angry and he doesn't know what he's doing, his teeth. Just kind of a unique way. So we're about done. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to darken in the lines for you. And we'll have our Chewbacca. So hopefully you can see it, and hopefully I made it somewhat easy. I didn't do the best way explaining it. I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. I always will be a huge fan of Star Wars. Grew up with it very young. I saw it, well, I guess when I was 5 years old, and I felt in myself it was always a tradition to watch it during the holidays, before it became a tradition where they put it on TV during the holidays. I even want to do a costume for Chewbacca, and I'm on the works of making a Chewbacca costume. It's not your traditional Chewbacca, but it will still have all the normal hair and likeness. It's going to be more of a, we'll just say cartoon related, and more hairy and lovable, that you can play with. It fits more my size, so I guess you could say it's going to be a kid, because most of them are very huge and big and large. Even the kids were really big. So I guess that's what I want to be looking like as a kid. Okay, we got those dark in it. I'm going to go and erase the rest of the part, and we can unveil Mr. Chewbacca all together. Hopefully. If anybody, and that's one thing I want to say, if any of y'all are actually drawing to this video, please send me your pictures, or connect the video that you might make to it. I love to see what you were drawing. You know, if there's something you want to share with me, please do. I'm very open to it. I love to hear what people think when it comes to this. And I love to see people when they draw just as well. I like to know if I am actually teaching anybody something. I want to teach you something that helps out as far as foundations, and I don't want to be rushing. I don't want to be doing anything. I want you to be happy when you draw. I want you to create your own as you draw. So we've got Chewbacca. This is just a quick drawing. Let's see. I'll give him some shoulders with his little side mounts. Oh, look at this. He's going to have his gun. Whoop. And we're going to pull those out. Woo! Dun, dun, dun. He's got his bow. Something like that. I can't remember exactly what's on the front of the bow. He's got his bow right there. He's like, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. We're going to do this. And I'm ready to go to Disney World. I'm gonna get you. He's got his Disney World hat on, or his ears. There we go. He's like, that's right, Mickey Mouse. I'm coming to hunt you. I got a bounty out for you. You did. Well, maybe I shouldn't have said did, but okay, just think I didn't say did, but you know, he's happy. He's happy. He's got his balloon. There we go. He's happy. He's got his balloons at Disney. Yay! Alright, any case, that is Chewbacca, my Star Wars Chewbacca. And let's see, my battery's getting low, so I'm not going to be able to do, and it's been almost about 30 minutes, so I'm not going to be able to do Pebbles. I was going to share Pebbles, so I will share Pebbles with you next week, and maybe another one, depends on see what happens. I look forward to seeing y'all. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give me any of your information, anything that you want to share. Put it down below. If you have artwork you want to share, put down below. I love to hear comments, and have a wonderful week, and stay careful if you are in this blizzard snow stuff outside. This white poof stuff that we call it. And I will see you then. Alright.